Hi everyone, this is me, Oli, and as I am towards my room that I was setting up here, right here, but I don't see anyone, I'm mindful about my time and also to present you some value as I don't see anyone right now. And whenever there will be someone, I'm really happy to talk to you. The link is in the event. It started 40 minutes ago and will be again until 1 hour and 20 minutes. And at some point, I'll be in and out. So I'm really happy to dive into other spaces. But right now, I'm in my space here and I share your screen. So thank you again, Go Brunch, for allowing me that. For instance, I will can also try the record function to see if I'm free to do it or not. No, not now, but it's okay. It's I use a room for free right now, so I will be able to record in the next session, but I'm recording in my own using other software. So here, right there, here is the Google Doc that I share on the screen. And I can move the presentation and resize it so that you are able to see me speak when you see this little bubble out there. And when I silence, the bubble is out. You see? And so now I'm presenting in a CaféDuBien setting where there is only two people, but only me right now. And I'm going to present some value about French. So in the previous sessions, I was blessed to welcome Mr. J and Mr. Chris and Margaret and other people. And right now I'm presenting some value about French and any other language. So do we know, of course, the 26 letters of the English alphabet? And in Old English, there was other characters. But since many decades, I guess there is only 26 letters in the English alphabet. For any language, there are other specialties. Some languages are not having at all the English alphabet, like the Russian, the Ukrainian, the Japanese, the Chinese, aka Mandarin, and other languages like Arabic. They have their own special characters. And some other languages have the classic English alphabet. Most of them have 26 letters, but some others have probably the 26 letters when it refer to English words, but they have less alphabet. I think like it was the case for Italian that has probably 22 to 24 letters and not the 26, but they had the English one. And then in French, there are also the 26 letters. In the dictionary, of course, there are letters that are less present, beginning letters like X, Y, Z are less present in French. But in French, there are also accents. Like the first one that you see right here is E, which is accent aigu in French, which is that begins from the top to the left, the sign from the top to the left. And then there is the second letter accent on top of the E letter, which is pronounced E, E. And the accent is from the top to the right. So one of the best words to describe the E without accent, the E with accent aigu, and the E with accent grave is élève. It's E-L-E-V-E, but the first is the letter E. The second E is the letter E. And the third E is the letter E, and for most it's silent. Because sometimes you can say élève, you can say also élève. And then the last third E is not pronounced. And then there is the A, which is the accent grave from the top to the right. And it's used to distinguish from the A letter, because A accent is like there is the word A, which is with or without accent. So the letter A without accent is used for the conjugation of the verb avoir in the third person. Il a, he is, he have. And it's the conjugation of the verb avoir, to have. And then the letter right here with the accent is used in some words, or as a word, the letter A, which is a letter of location or position. Like, il va à Paris. He goes to Paris. And so the accent is there to signal, oh, this is not from the verb avoir. This is from the preposition. And that's really the intention of the accent, is to separate from other words. Like there are words that could be confused if you don't use the accent. Another example is LA, which is la. La, without the accent, it's an article, feminine, like la tasse, the cup. And with the accent, it's a location. Regarde là. And so it's the là means something that you design, or là-bas, or là-haut. It's a designation of a position. And so there is also after the E and the A in English, which is E and A in French, there is the CCD, which is the C with the little sign below that you see. And that's also to distinguish not only about the word, but also about the sound. Because the CCD is only used aside a vowel, that is the A, the O, and the U. Because without that, the C and the A will be pronounced K, the C and the O will be pronounced ko, and the C and the U will be pronounced Q. But because of the CCD, it's CA, sa, with the CCD, CO, so, with the CCD, and CU, su. So the CCD is, okay, pronounce me as an S. For instance, there is CA, which is K without and sa with. And one of my pun, by the way, with the CaféDuBien, it's because it's a pun. It doesn't exist. But usually you say ça fait du bien. And it's CCDA space FIET space DU space BIEN. Ça fait du bien. And because I was loving puns, I was thinking café, CAFE, which is coffee in English, du bien. And that's the explanation below my CaféDuBien. And then there is different accents on top of the A, the E, the I, the O, and the U, which is called the trema. And it means, please pronounce me as is. And most of the time, probably all of the time, these vocals, these vowels are aside other vowels. Like there is an example, aigu. And so aigu, there is the trema in top of the U, because else it would have been pronounced egg, because the GUE it's pronounced G. And in order to say aigu and not egg, you have to put the trema on top of the U. Then there is the circumflex accent, the little hat. And it's based on, not really on the sound. Sometimes it's because there is a longer vocal to pronounce, but not all the time. There is the trema on top of the O, which means that you have to pronounce it more longer. And by instance, H-O-T-E without, it will be hot. And H-O-T-E with the circumflex accent, it's haute. And there are many things that I don't talk about. The French, the H is another one. You don't pronounce it. And so in order to know there is an H, you have to see it written. Hôpital, it's hospital. And in English, you pronounce the H. Helicopter, host, hospital. And in French, you don't pronounce the H. So you only know because you read it. So haute, if you don't know, then you will have written OTE. But because there is an H and also the circumflex accent, then you pronounce haute. No, but in French, haute. And there are many nuances in French that I'm not going towards that because else I will talk with hours. There is the A and the E together, ligatured, as a one letter, but the recent spelling makes it like you can write it separately, the A and the E. But if you see an A and an E together, know that it's just because it's the way it was written. Another case is the O and the E, but it's not so much used. Neither. But I think the A and the E is the less used. And the O and the E is quite sometimes used, like cœur, C-O-E-U-R, or sœur, C-S-O-E-U-R. Sometimes you see that the O and the E together as a one letter, and sometimes you see the O and the E separated as two letters. So both are accepted. Then I'm going to wrap up because it's already probably 10-15 minutes. I'm going to wrap up with the German and the Spanish, which are not my native language, so I don't know really. But I know that there are also special accents in German, as you see. The one I'm going to focus is the double S, which is in fact a kind of a B that you see, but the special B is in fact the double S, Straße, for instance, SS. And then in Spanish, there are multiple accents, but I'm going to focus to the tilde N, which is the last that you see on the line of the Spanish one. And the tilde N is to say ñ. Don't pronounce N, but pronounce ñ, like hasta mañana. And you don't say hasta mañana, you say hasta mañana, because there is a tilt on top of the S, the N, sorry, on Spanish. So there are multiple things to discover on languages. For instance, there is a Turkish, which I was learning the mnemonic C-Gios, which is C-G-I-O-S, which are letters that have special accent or no accent at all. There is the I that is not having the accent. So there's many things to discover about languages, and this was just an overview, and I let you like that reflect. Feel free to jump on this session. We have still 1 hour. I will be in and out on the Go Brunch link. And at any time, feel free also to connect with me for a CaféDuBien, which is right now, I'm going to close the presentation in share. No. Okay. Probably in can I end the presentation? No. Here it's really crazy. Here I can share the share, stop the share. And so it was my language overview for today. And see you tomorrow for another language overview. And you are welcome to choose your seat, to book a time, a call, and to choose your seat in this CaféDuBien setting, where we can share our passions and what you would like to receive from me for language coaching. So thank you so much. Keep shining, everyone. Bye.